Welcome back to World of Immersion. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 roller coasters in the entire state of California. Now recently we just did the top 5 worst coasters in all of California, so we thought it'd be a great idea to rank our favorite coasters in this state. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss it when we have brand new videos from all of your favorite Southern California theme parks. With that being said, let's get right into the video, starting off with number 10.
Coming in at number 10, we have Space Mountain. This ride is just absolutely phenomenal. While the stats are not very impressive, and it's a relatively tame ride, it still provides one of the most incredible experiences out of any roller coaster in the world. Just flying around in the pitch black, it's just so much fun and it genuinely feels like you're going around through space. While there are rides that might top this in our opinion, there are not many rides that provide this type of experience so well. And that is why we place it as the number 10 coaster in all of California.
Coming in at number 9 is going to be Accelerator over at Knott's Berry Farm. Now this ride, while it is super short, has a fantastic launch and fantastic top hat that just had to be on this list. That first launch is incredible. It is so forceful. You go from 0 to 80 miles per hour in around 2 seconds, which is insanely fast. It is one of the best launches I've ever experienced on a coaster, so that's why it makes it onto the top 10 list here. Overall, I am a huge fan of Accelerator. It is a super smooth ride, and having those tiny little lap bars be your only restraint is so amazing. It really helps for this insane experience. Overall, though, it is a fantastic coaster at Knott's Berry Farm, and I'm so lucky to have it at one of my home parks.
Coming in at number 8, we have Gold Striker. This GCI Woody, located at California's Great America, is insanely good. It provides a thrilling experience with tons of airtime, as well as some very intense moments. While this ride is sort of rough, its insanely strong elements make up for it. That being said, it is sometimes painful, which is why we know some people are not as big of fans as we are. However, overall, it's just a great ride, and it's so much fun.
And coming in at number 7 is going to be Tatsu, the massive flying coaster over at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Now this ride is just incredible. It is one of the best flying coasters on the planet. It is so insanely tall, being situated on top of the mountain at Magic Mountain, that it really just adds so much to the experience. The first half is super graceful, flying over the park with some great overbank curves and inversions, and then that pretzel loop is just insanity. It is so crazy intense, you really feel like you're being pushed up into your seat, and it is crazy. Overall, it's a fantastic ride. It is super smooth, some great inversions, and just a fantastic ride to have at Six Flags Magic Mountain. So that's why it makes it on this list.
Now coming in at number 6, we have the RMC located at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. This is the Joker. Now this RMC is definitely on the lower end of RMCs that we've been on. However, that being said, it is still an RMC. It has some incredible airtime moments, as well as some very forceful inversions. And of course, like all RMCs, it is incredibly smooth. And it is such a fun ride. While it is on the shorter end as well as on the slower end, it still can provide such a thrilling experience with that little space. It is by far the best coaster at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, and it's always such a good ride to get on.
Alright, and now we've made it to the top 5 coasters here in California, and coming in at number 5 is going to be Railblazer over at California's Great America. This ride is insane. It is the prototype RMC Raptor coaster, and it is incredible. It is one of the most intense and crazy out-of-control roller coasters that I've ever experienced. It has some fantastic airtime, and that first vertical drop is just insane. While it is a relatively short ride, it just is so whippy, and you get whipped around through those inversions and airtime hills crazy insanely fast that it feels like it must be sped up. This ride is so much fun. It does get a really long wait because of how small the train is, but it's just such a fun ride that it had to make it onto this list.
Now coming in at number 4, we have the new for 2022 RMC Raptor Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Let me just say, this ride is amazing. It is incredibly smooth, and just like Railblazer, it feels like you're going through those elements so quickly. It provides an insane amount of airtime, and those carts are just so open. Everything about this ride is so great. Our only complaint is the restraints. If this ride didn't have those over-the-shoulder restraints, it would be one of the best roller coasters in the world. It is just an amazing roller coaster, and a great coaster to add to the collection at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Alright, and we made it to the top 3, and coming in at number 3 is going to be X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This ride is pure insanity. It is so intense and is so much fun. The way that the ride vehicles flip as you're going through this insane course is just crazy. And it's one of the craziest first drops ever, with you hurtling face first towards the ground at crazy fast speeds. Overall, it is just an insanely intense and fun ride at Magic Mountain, and while it is kind of rough, it is just so insane that it had to be on this list no matter what. If you love intense and crazy experiences, X2 is definitely going to be your cup of tea. It is so much fun and definitely a must ride at Magic Mountain.
Now coming in at number 2, we have Ghost Rider. This is a world-class roller coaster. Everything about it is incredible. It's insanely smooth, has amazing airtime, an incredible first drop. It feels like you're going super fast through those elements. And it overall is just such a fun ride. There are not many wooden coasters out there that can beat this ride. It is especially interesting to see a CCI layout, but with the track of GCI. Just overall, this is one of the best roller coasters in California. And it is so much fun to ride. And I personally have not been on it in a while, but I just know that if I go back to Knott's Berry Farm, this is the first ride I'm going to. It is just overall such an amazing ride.
Alright, and coming in at number 1 is going to be the one and only Twisted Colossus at Six Flags Magic Mountain, the dueling RMC hybrid coaster from 2015. This ride is so much fun. It is seriously the perfect roller coaster. The fact that you get to go around the course twice is just also incredible. And if you get a racing ride, it just makes it so much more fun, seeing the other riders twist above your head while you're going through the course as well. It has some fantastic airtime, and those first drops are so much fun. There's no other coaster on this list that could have been number 1 in California in my opinion, and overall Twisted Colossus is a phenomenal ride to have in the state of California as our number 1. But that's going to do it for our ranking of the top 10 roller coasters in the state of California. I know that our list will definitely differ from everybody else's, so be sure to comment down below your ranking of the top 10 coasters in California. Thank you so much for watching today's video, but before you go, be sure to check out this video where we ranked every single state in the United States by their coaster collections so you can see just where California fits in. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.